Hello friends, America has 10 times the farmland Korea has. We raise more pigs, process them faster, and scale bigger than almost anyone. By every economic metric, we should be leading the world in pork quality. But in blind tests, chefs, butchers, and regular grocery shoppers keep choosing the Korean one. How could that be?
Wow, I can't believe it. It's unanimous.
Korean pork, absolutely.
That's the question that dragged me across the Pacific, because Korea shouldn't win this fight. Not with tiny land, not with higher labor costs, not with factories this small. And yet, they do. By refusing to do one thing almost every major producer considers normal. Right now, I'm standing inside one of their flagship plants. My breath is fogging in the air. The lights feel like an operating room. The line moves so fast, it feels like a dare. But before you see how this system works, you need to meet the guy who almost didn't make it. Jin-hil, 22 years on this floor. On day one, he honestly believed the machines had already beaten the humans. He thought there was no place left for a person with 2 hands and a knife. He almost quit before lunch. He thought he had seen everything. It turned out he was wrong, and he only realized it 2 decades later. Before any pig even hits the line, every single animal gets a full veterinary check. Not sampling, not random pulls, everyone. Temperature, breathing, stress hormones. In the US, this level of inspection would be called financially insane. Still here, it's the first 5 minutes of the day. Each pig gets an RFID tag, turning the whole country's pork industry into something closer to Amazon tracking. And then it gets weird. If one pig shows even a tiny spike in stress markers, it's out. No exceptions, no borderline, no debates. Overkill? I ask. Jinho laughs. Overkill? That's the foundation. Skip this and the whole system collapses. The second surprise is the wash tunnel from hell. The wash tunnel isn't a rinse, it's a battle. Water pressure, like a fire hose, slams every inch. Steam rolls off the floor like a sci-fi fog machine. Green scanning lights sweep across the carcass hunting for microscopic dirt. One red blink, back to the start. Imagine a car wash on military difficulty, but for food safety. Overkill? Maybe. But Korea's recall rate is one of the lowest anywhere. This is why the third surprise will shock you. AI that doesn't get the final say. As soon as the production line is running smoothly, the tech kicks in hard. AI analyzes each carcass in under 2 seconds. Color, pH, marbling, stress indicators, water holding capacity. It's faster than anything I've seen in Iowa or North Carolina. So this must be where the machines take over, right? Wrong. The AI is legally forbidden from approving anything. It only flags. A human, usually someone like Jin Ho, must walk over, look, touch, decide. He gets about 3 seconds, no more. The line never waits. Workers in white suits move like dancers in a cold, controlled ballet. Knives sing, machines push the pace, humans supply the judgment. It sounds poetic coming from a man in rubber boots, but it's true in a way. Algorithms can't replicate. By now I'm hooked, but skeptical. This is the most obsessive, expensive, low-efficiency system I've ever seen. They throw out more in a morning than some American plants reject in a month. How do they survive? That's when Jin Ho takes me to the coldest room in the building, the packaging hall, and drops the bomb. I have seen the one thing they refuse to do. No phosphates, no color enhancers, no water binding agents, no plant extracts, no natural sprays, no tenderizing enzymes. Nothing, just pork. In America, this would hurt margins, hurt shelf life, hurt appearance. We add those things because they make meat look pinker longer, weigh more, last longer. It's legal, common, and profitable. Here, they bet everything on the first 99 steps so they never have to cheat on the 100. Positive air pressure keeps contaminants out. No human hand touches the meat once it's sealed. Every package carries a QR code tracking it back to the farm, the day, even the shift. If something goes wrong, they know exactly where. Transparency like that builds trust, something the global food industry keeps losing. Jinho looks at me and says, "Good meat doesn't need makeup. If the animal lived well and everything was clean, why lie to the families who buy it?" The words hang in the frozen air. This is the real cost of their system. They throw out more, move slower, and earn less per pig. But they keep the one thing every food system needs most: trust. And in the long run, trust beats speed. Integrity beats shortcuts. Consistency beats volume. It's the same lesson whether you're grilling pork chops or building a career. Shortcuts pay fast, integrity pays forever. So yeah, the tech is fast, the machines are impressive, but the real reason Korea wins? They refuse the shortcut the rest of the world calls normal. Now the question is yours. Would you choose the cheaper version with lab assistance, or the version that doesn't hide anything?
More uniform.
Tell me in the comments. I read all of them. And if this made you rethink what's in your fridge, share it with someone who grills with you on weekends. See you in the next one.